Dear nephew, things have been really busy in the slammer since you left. Sorry I haven't had time to visit you in the hospital after the accident with the elephant and the chainsaw swallower. I do hope your eyebrows have grown back. We've had a few eyebrow-raising acts on the Freedom Show this week. There were some eye poppers, some show stoppers, and some daft boppers. Send my love to your mother. I hope she's not too sad to have you back home. Oh, and do thank her for my new mug. It makes the tea breaks go really quickly. Lots of love, the Governor. For applying for the role of prison officer at the Slammer, Miss Knight. I must say you're a very impressive candidate. Tell me, why did you leave your last job at the call centre?
Oh, you know, late nights and things.
Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Anyway, as I was saying, late nights. Okay. I have a pathological fear of telephones.
Yes, well, thanks for coming in, Miss Knight. Just pop your application form in the magic box of dreams on your way out.
Isn't that the bin?
It's a magic box of dreams. Next! So, Mr. Smith, tell me, what do you know about prisoners?
He used to be one.
Next! Next! Who are you?
Holly, Janice, Jupiter, Bungie, Hedgehog, Tesco, Meadows. I'm so sorry I'm late. I walked past a woman on the way here. My phone went off and she jumped into a pond. So I had to save her.
Oh, right, thank you. Oh, I see you've just graduated top of your class at the Prison Officers Training Academy.
Oh, yes. It's because of all my progressive ideas for improving prison life. I always say prison should be a happy place. So we'll start off the day with a huge chocolate marshmallow milkshake, followed by a bouncy castle session.
Love chocolate milkshakes and bouncy castles.
Who doesn't? And I thought it would be a brilliant idea if every night the prison officers read the prisoners a bedtime story.
Right, Miss Meadows, I think I can safely say, as long as you satisfy Mr. Burgess's requirements, you're in.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Burgess. It means warrior.
Meadows. It means more than one meadow.
Yeah. Well, you look a bit weedy to me. I hope you're tough enough. Got to be tough to work here. Hardest prison in the country, you know.
But I thought it was only for entertainers.
Only entertainers. Only entertainers, she says. Now listen, we had a magician in here, Tricky Timmy. Started practicing his swording trick on one of the prison officers.
What happened?
Poor old Stanley. He's half the man he used to be. All right, Stan.
Crikey.
Right then. Miss, time to put you through your paces with the Burgess system.
What's that?
Belittle, undermine, reprimand, give a man earful of, screaming and shouting!
It sounds a bit extreme.
Extremely effective. Now, in order to implement the Burgess system, there are 3 skills you must master.
Oh, is one of them singing? Because I made up this prison officer's song.
No, it is not! They are the prison officers walk, the prison officers stare, and the prison officers shout!
Oh, crikey.
Ah, yes. There's nothing more intimidating than good prison officers walk. Right then, your turn. One step at a time, girl. And remember, you can't prison officer run until you can prison officer walk.
Enjoy your trip. Send us a postcard next time.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Whatever do they teach you at the academy these days?
Sorry, miss. I didn't mean to ruin your test.
Don't worry.
I'm a comedian. Well, not a very good one. Look, I didn't think anyone would actually laugh.
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a prison officer after all. It's a shame, though. I had such big plans.
Yeah, like what?
I just thought it'd be really good for morale if we gave the prisoners space hoppers to get around on, and installed water slides from cell to cell, and maybe even give them pocket money for good behaviour.
That sounds amazing. Everyone would love that. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Right, Fields.
Meadows.
Whatever. Stare him out.
So, how'd I do?
All right, don't get too smug, Fields.
Meadows.
Whatever. There's still the prison officer shot!
You miserable worm! No, worms are quite happy creatures, actually, and very good for soil.
Only 5 minutes to the Freedom Show, Mr. Burgess. How's the new recruit doing?
Well, sir, she can stare the stare, but she can't walk the walk. Watch this. Fields!
It's Meadows, sir.
Whatever. Prison officers walk at the double.
What's up with you lot?
She's just so intimidating.
I think that ticks the box, Frank. Only prison officers shout left?
Yes, well, this should be good. Right then, Fields. The governor wants all the inmates in the auditorium immediately. Dispatch your orders!
Yes, sir. Right, listen up! Move, you horrible lot! There's a show to be done! Come on! You call it a clown costume? That's a joke! Get your act together! Actually, I think it's really lovely.
What?
You horrible clown!
Better.
Very impressive. Hey, she could give you a run for your money, Frank.
You'll find she was lucky, sir.
Oh, I think it's us who are lucky. Welcome to the Slammer, Prison Officer Meadows.
Thank you. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Get in that office and pull that switch.
Oh.
There's a show to be done.
Yes, oh, sorry.
Move those little legs!
How do I look?
Divine!
Thank you very much. It's showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HMP Slammer, where you decide which prisoner is to be released. Now, please welcome your host. He's slapped paint on the walls and refurbished the place. Now he's gonna slap a fat smile on your face. It's the governor!
Who's the governor? Oh, jailers and jailbirds, it's great to see you for a freedom show. But before we do anything else, we've got a new addition to the Slammer Jailers and Jailbirds. It's Prison Officer Meadows. Hello, we've got a freedom show, ladies and gentlemen. 4 acts who are all here in the Slammer who've committed crimes but are hoping to get free. You will decide who's going free and what acts we've got for you. We've got a magical act coming on called Magic Lee. We've got a wonderful cycling act that's sensational. Alice Alert and her bike show. Oh, she'll knock you out your saddle. And a mime act all the way from Japan called Gamajabat. But first, performing prisoners, an actor that's serving 4 years in the Slammer. They're really, really bad. And you'll understand when you welcome Thriller Live! connoisseurs, what a sensational act. Thriller live. Bad? Good? Off the wall? Are they going over the wall? Out of the slammer? Let's find out with Mr. Burgess and Miss Meadows.
Right then, Fields.
Meadows.
Yes, whatever. Watch and learn. Right then, miss. What did you make of that?
I think it was cool and fantastic and sensational because of all the cool dance moves they did.
Tell us about Thriller Live.
That was an amazing tribute, and I really enjoyed it.
Sum that act up for me in one final word, please, miss.
Exciting.
Exciting, sir. Right, off you go, Fields.
Well, there we are, Thriller Live. Will they be going free? You've got other acts to see. The next act is a marvellous, magical mind-reading act. He's serving 4 years in the slammer, actually, for pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Now, you might not think that's bad, but it was a policeman's hat and he was wearing it at the time. So, jailers and jailbirds, will you please welcome the mystical skills of Magic Lee?
Well, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Magic Lee, and today we're going to be doing some mind reading, and I'm going to attempt to read your minds. In this book, there's lots of different pictures of famous people. You can see we've got Superman, Mickey Mouse there, and I need someone to help me out. So perhaps let me see these two people here. Would you mind helping me out?
Escort them up.
Thank you very much indeed. Bring them up to the stage. Okay, hello young man, what is your name?
Sam.
Sam, and this is your girlfriend. What is your name?
Kira.
Is it not your... It's not your girlfriend. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. Have a flick through there. Check they're all different. Go through. And I'll explain how we're going to select the famous person. What I've got here is a bag of different numbered tokens, and these represent page numbers in the book. Dip your hand in there. Grab one or two out. Take a couple out. Brilliant. Let's see what you've got there. What's that? That's number 15. That's number 15, number 32. So you can see they're all different. That's important, all right? Because you're going to select one of these, and then what I'd like you to do is turn to the page in that book and remember the character, okay? Have you got me? Brilliant. Would you reach in there? Grab one of those. Just grab one. Grab one. Don't let me see. Don't let me see. Grab one out. Hold it tight in your hand. Don't show anybody just yet, because what I'm going to do is cover my head with this bag so I can't see or have any clue from anybody as to who the person is, okay? So here we go. I'll cover my head over with this. Okay, am I facing the right way? Yes, okay. Brilliant. Would you please turn to the page in the book of the token you've selected? Let me see. Okay, I'm picking up. This is someone very famous. Ava Gardner, is that right?
No.
Oh, it's not Ava Gardner. Okay, let me try again. It's Samuel L. Jackson, is it? Samuel L. Jackson?
No.
I'm ever so sorry. This doesn't usually happen. Who have you chosen?
Spider-Man.
I can't hear. Can everyone shout that out, please? I can't hear that. Wait a minute.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, you'll find the fire.
Come on! Let's hear it for Magic Lee there, thank you! Is he a magical act, or is he going to do a disappearing act out of the slammer? Let's find out with Miss Meadows, who's with Mr. Burgess.
Right, come on then, Fields.
Meadows.
All right, whatever. Come on, stick close. Get down here. Now then, miss. Magic Lee. Magic or tragic?
It was magical.
What about this gentleman here?
He definitely will not be getting sloppy, ploppy porridge if they still have it.
Right, and for one final word, sir.
Mind-boggling.
Brilliant, sir, brilliant!
Right, well, that's what you thought of Magic Lee, jailers and jailbirds, but now it's time for the act that we call Solitary Confinement! No more custard, Grandad. Yes, solitary confinement. The acts that are so bad, we don't let them mix with the other performing prisoners, but we let them perform every now and again. If they do well, they can't go free, but they get a little treat. And today's treat is, if they get the thumbs up, they can go down to the local park and have a play on the swings and the roundabouts. But if they get the thumbs down, then it's a cruel and unusual punishment, Mr. Burgess.
Hey, sir, it's been put into a Hessian sack and catapulted into outer space, sir.
Now, who's going to be the judge, Mr. Burgess?
You look like you've got a square head on your shoulders. Let's get this on.
Oh, she's going to be the judge.
Come
Come on,
this.
give her a round of applause. She comes on stage. Thank you. Listen, what's your name?
Olivia.
You got a thumb? You'll need that thumb later. Here we go. Let's get ready for solitary confinement and an act called Dad Direction!
I'll meet you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na 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 na. I wanna hold you tight. Teenage kicks right through the night.
Dad Direction, a whole new meaning to dad dancing, and a few surprises for our jailers and jailbirds. Who had a dad who's in that lot? Yes, it's your dad's, isn't it? We've got him here in the slammer. Should we keep him here? Yes. Judge Olivia, you're going to decide whether they're going to get that nice treat. Remember, thumbs up, and it's off to the park for a nice play. Thumbs down. It's off to a galaxy far, far away. You've got 5 seconds to decide. What's it gonna be, Judge Olivia? You're... Oh! It's off into space in a Hessian sack. Give him a round of applause, though. Performing dance, Dad Direction. Well, Judge Olivia, you did very well. Nobody goes away empty-handed. You've got a treat as well. A picture signed by the governor. Give her a big hand, please. Marvellous.
Well, your daddies won't be home for tea, will they?
Well, jailers and jailbirds, it's time for our next performing prisoner act. And what an act she is. She's a performing cyclist. She's marvellous. In fact, she's serving 5 years in the slammer for doing an act and falling asleep on a bike. In her defence, she said she was too tired. Jailers and jailbirds, will you please welcome Alice Alert's Bike Show! Marvellous bike show. And remember, jailers and jailbirds, Alice is a highly trained, professional performing prisoner, so do not try that at home on your bicycles. Anybody watching that, don't try it, no. But will she be on her bike out of the slammer, or will she be back on the chain gang? Let's find out, first of all, with Mr. Burgess.
Alice Allott there, what did you make of that, madam?
It was good.
Is that all?
Yeah.
A woman does an handstand riding on a bike backwards, and all you can say is, it's good. You're grinning away there, sir. What did you make of that?
Good.
What do you think of that act, sir?
It was very good. She was very skillful and talented. Lots of dangerous moves. It was very entertaining.
Right then, Fields.
Meadows.
Whatever, over to you.
And for one final word, sum that act up, please.
Exciting.
Exciting, sir.
Oh, well, my felonious felon fans, just one performing prisoner act to see. In fact, they've been in the slammer before, and they won their freedom. But being a double act, they've gone and done it again, so they've got to try and get out again. Jailers and jailbirds, will you please welcome the miming talent of Gamar Jabat? But will they be saying to the slammer? Let's find out with Mr. Burgess.
Right, Meadows, you're on. All right.
Could you sum that act up, please?
It was very creative and inventive.
Describe the act to me.
Really good and entertaining.
Yes. You like their hair?
Needs some improvements.
And for one final word, impeccable. Ooh, I like that.
Well, jailers and jailbirds, that's it. Gamarjabat, your opinions on them. Who's going to go free? Let's welcome them all back onto the stage, please. Thriller Live, Magic Lee. Come on, here they come. Alison That's Bike Show. Gamarjabat. Marvellous. 4 performing prisoner acts, each very, very different, but only one of them can go free. You will decide with this. Yes, Warden Meadows' clapometer. The more noise you make, the higher the score through the clapometer. And that performing prisoner act goes free. It's simple. But will it be this one? Jailers and jailbirds, will you please make some noise and show your appreciation for Thriller Live? Good score. Up into the greens there. And the computer on the clapometer says 79.3. Very good, Thriller Live. You take your steps there. Marvellous. Well, this next gentleman, will he go free? It's Magic Lee! Yes, that's Magic Lee with 72.1. So he's going to definitely be staying for some sloppy ploppy porridge. On now to the next act. Jailers and jailbirds, Alice Alert, her bike show! And remember, don't try those stunts at home, jailers and jailbirds. She's trained to do it. Alice Alert's bike show gets a 77.6. Still in 3rd position. Well, at the moment, in pole position, it is Thriller Live, unless one remaining act can knock them off their perch. Will they be going free a 2nd time from the slammer? Please show your appreciation for Gamarjabat! Well, I think you nearly broke the clapometer there, Officer Meadows. A great score, wasn't it? 91.5, going free, just pipping through the line. It's Gamarjabat, you're free, lads. Free to go. Take them away. They're free to go. Free at last. Well, jailers and jailbirds, that's the good news for Gamarjabat, and the bad news is, for all the other acts, you're staying in the slammer. Mr. Burgess.
Ah!
What's for tea?
Steak and chips, sir.
Oh, are they having steak and chips?
No, that's what I'm having. The rest of them's having sloppy ploppy porridge, sir.
Oh, take them away. Give them a big cheer and round of applause. Jailers and jailbirds. They were marvellous. wonderful performing prisoners. Well, jailers and jailbirds, that's all we have time for on the Freedom Show for now, but we'll be back soon for more fun and frolics and performing prisoners in the Slammer. But remember, if you can't sing, dance or rhyme... And we'll see you all soon, little jailers and jailbirds and the Slammer. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye!
With that, Flopsy Bunny and Tickle Tiger joined hands under Cuddle Boon and skipped off to live happily ever after.